Brittany, the weekend's finally here. We know it's going to be hot, but you also tell us moisture's moving in, so it's going to be muggy and humid too.
It really is. And the instant you step outside, you're going to notice that this morning. Luckily, we do have a bit more of a breeze that's going to be with us throughout the day, but it's a southerly breeze, so it's also helping to draw in that moisture. And that's why we have the heat advisory in place for the Metroplex and then areas east of 35, because we are going to see those feels like temperatures getting up to around 105. So here's what we have as we're going through the day today. We're at 82 degrees around 8 a.m., 92 by noon. We'll have a little bit more cloud cover in the afternoon, and we'll see that high around 97 in DFW. But that's just the air temperature. We do have to factor in how hot it's actually going to be feeling out there with that humidity. And that's what pushes us into those triple digits across the area. It's going to feel closer to 106 in Midlothian, 105 in Grand Prairie, around 105 in Mesquite, even Keller looking at those feels like temperatures around 106. So all of this to say that you do need to remember those heat safety precautions as you are out and about across the area. So that's what we're looking at for our area today. Maybe a very isolated afternoon shower, but we're also keeping a close eye on the tropics. There are two areas that we are watching. One is in the Western Gulf. We have this invest where you're seeing these clouds. That's that invest. That is going to bring some tropical moisture to parts of Mexico, the South Texas coastline as well, even pushing some of that moisture into our area. But if we look a little bit further back here into the Atlantic, that's where we actually have Erin. And this storm is organizing a bit more. It is continuing to strengthen. We are expecting it to become a hurricane later today. And then we are looking at it making that turn. So as it crosses north of Puerto Rico, we're going to start to see more of that turn out into the Atlantic. So models are in pretty good agreement with keeping this system off of the eastern seaboard. Now, any of these areas that it passes close to, though, are still going to look at that high surf, beach erosion, and that rip current risk. Now let's come back to Texas. You'll notice I was talking about that invest. Well, here's that track of it. It's going to bring it right into that Texas coastline. Likely doesn't have the time to get even more organized into a depression, but it is still going to be bringing rain into Texas, and some of that rain is even going to be pushing up into our area as well. So let's take a look at First Alert Futurecast. You can see those showers sitting out in the Gulf. As we head through the day today and into this evening, we are going to start to see more of those showers moving in around Corpus Christi, even up towards the Houston area. Some of those sea breeze storms, they're going to try and make their way into our southeast areas this afternoon, only that 10% chance. But even as we get into the weekend, we're going to continue to see some of these showers each afternoon for both Saturday and Sunday. So it's not going to be a complete washout by any means, but just keep in mind that you might have to head inside briefly, especially if you live south of I-20. That's where we're going to have some of those better rain chances. But our First Alert 7-day forecast will continue to see low rain chances as we head through the upcoming week. Temperatures staying in the mid to upper 90s, so pretty seasonal for us. We actually hit 99 degrees in DFW yesterday. I think we're closer to about 97 to 98 this afternoon, but you do need to stay hydrated if you're going to be outside.